Hello and welcome back to DDLC. I know I did this yesterday, but I want to do it again today because I'm starting to get even more intrigued in the game than I was before. Even though I was already really intrigued, I do it. I'm becoming even more intrigued. Any fucking way. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been alright. A glorious while. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. Yet I know behind that sweet smile and those green fucking eyes, there's something sinister going on. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. And she kept fucking staring at me for some damn reason. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Stuff we already read in, like, episode 1. Basically completely out of my league. Again, the stuff we already read in episode 1. So having her smile so genuinely feels a little... So what did you come in here for anyways? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? Guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ha ha ha. About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I couldn't stand all the politics around major clubs. And it feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what about the club what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. You saw that shit too, right? I'm not going crazy. It was because of the soda, the sugar I've been having, all that shit. I should have some water. I have some right here, luckily. Yummy water. Stay hydrated. Yum. Water. Literature club. Literature? Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading or writing poetry. Yeah. I mean, one of my members keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. It is in a way. In a way it is. I guess. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Monica say she. Hey Jack, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance that you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please, I'm not doing this for you, but I'm doing it for the others, the other 2 people, because I like them, not you, but them. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? I could give like 5 reasons why you should refuse. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Jack. You know that? I'm only doing this for them. Remember that. Only for them. Only for them. Keep that in your brain. Only for them. Keep that phrase in your brain. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Woody. It's only for them. It's only for them. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I sold my soul to cupcakes last time. This time, I sold my soul to the other two, not Monica. I sold my soul to the club. This time. The club. The entirety of the club. Because I know the other two. And there's a fourth one. There's a fourth person, as you all know, and I miss her very, very much. So, shall we go? I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Eh? Oh my god, look in the background. Look in the fucking background. Do you see that? Do you see that shit? Look in the background. It's the picture of Sayori hanging. Oh my fucking god. That's an Easter egg I didn't know about. If you look at all the posters in the background, there's a picture of Sayori hanging. Oh my god. That's something. I feel like there was another poster there, but it got replaced. I guess. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. If you draw your attention to the poster in between Natsuki and Yuri, you can see. Holy fuck! I don't know if it'll care or not, but I don't know if the algorithm will care or not. But anyway, welcome to the Club Jack. I'm starting to get a bit concerned. All words escape me in this situation because of that poster in the fucking background. And also, there are two other guys in the background. Both of them I know. This club is full of incredibly cute girls and two of my friends. Book guy and computer guy. Don't think I didn't forget about them. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? No, I'm not. I was Sayori. I was Sayori's. You know, the girl in the picture in the background. I'm not a necrophiliac or something. Don't get me wrong, it was before she died. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think that she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. I got a can of Planters peanuts. Empty, but I mean, yeah, there are a couple crumbs in the bottom, but okay. This is Yuri, the vice president. Oh my god! Oh my god! She's the vice president now. Oh my god. Huh. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who seems comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. I outstretched both of my arms to shake their hands. So I ran into Jack in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I forgot that. But I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, and do you have any alcohol? I need a drink, man. I'll just have some water for now, though, for the time being. Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Jack? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I decide to take a seat next to Monica. I would have preferred Yuri, but because I like Yuri better. One of my favorite characters. So I know that you didn't really plan on coming here. Well, we'll make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Are there gonna be any more glitches in the thing? Probably not, but it must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting in all the effort to start something brand new. Yeah, but especially when something doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. And confident we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, having a hot cup of tea to help you enjoy a good book. I don't really drink tea, so I haven't drank tea in a really long time, actually. At least like a year or two. It's been quite a while. I guess. Don't hear yourself getting intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a good pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Jack, what kind of things do you like to read? I like to read Stephen King, I guess. I mean, I know that book guy over in the back. He's conversing with the computer guy about the picture and who it is. Computer guy remembers. He has pictures. So he remembers. He's the only one who remembers. He has pictures of Sayori with the rest of the club. Computer guy, he can be helpful sometimes. Though he is kind of useless, computer guy can be helpful sometimes. But anyways, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about how book guy likes all sort of fantasy and other shit. Anyways, well, consider how little I've read these past few years. I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. And I remember the last time I was gonna say Stephen King, and then my character said this manga, and I was like, I was gonna say Stephen King. Like, I was literally right about to say it when my character said that. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Especially with you here. What am I saying? Without thinking, after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the room of teacup with a finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. You and Book Guy would make a great couple, you know that? You and Book Guy. You and Book Guy. You sort of have a thing going on. I'm still kind of surprised that they added the Easter egg of the Natsuki poster in the background, right next to Yuri, in the background. Sure, you've seen it by now. But still, like to the right of Yuri. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finally gets comfort in the world of books, not people. Yeah, it's kind of understandable, you know, because for some people, they find comfort in, like, fantasy things, like, that aren't the real world. They're, like, their own, like, pocket dimension, I guess. Like a little pocket dimension of Earth, pocket Earth, with completely different people, completely different world building or whatever. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually impress me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I mean, I wouldn't say I have a lack of imagination, but yes. Otherwise, yes. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I've been playing a lot of horror too, like horror games. I read a horror book once. It was called The Outsider by Stephen King. Still reading it. Desperately grasping something I could write at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Ha ha ha. I expect that from you, Yuri. It's just personality. Is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Why? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. Looked like you were writing on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. Give that back. Fine. Yeah, I wouldn't really do that to someone. That's kind of a dick move. Just like... Without even, like... If someone leaves something... Let's say a drawing or whatever. Someone leaves a drawing. It's like... The person was very cowardice in not liking to sharing things. It's like the next day, you pick it up and like unfold it and then just like show it around to everyone. Just like hold it up in the air and paint it around to everyone across the room. Like that would be a horrible experience. That would be the worst experience ever. Natsuki, do you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. Understandable. You wouldn't like them. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. Yeah, me neither. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. And it's very wise, Yuri. Very wise words. You can be willing to open up to your readers. Must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri quizzically look at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. It could help build confidence and character. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, seems like a good step for us to take. I never said that I was a new member, and plus she said that I was just a guest. I was thinking of joining a completely different club, man. Drama club. Help me build more confidence in myself. Do you agree that that's all? Okay. Hold on, there's still one problem. What is that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls are stare back at me with dejected eyes. Fuck. And why does Monica look so distraught all the time? When she's not smiling, she always looks distraught for some reason. Like, absolutely, like, mortified, just distraught. Why? But, I'm sorry, I thought. Girls exchanged glances before Monica than expected. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Jack. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. I'm doing it for them. It's only for them. I hope you remember that phrase. Only for them. We need 4. I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more member for the festival, I'm defenseless against the girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for her, for letting everyone down in this situation. It's only for them. It's only for them. Continue to keep that phrase in mind. It's only for them. And besides, the club seems pretty relaxed. So if it's the price to pay, if it's the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided that. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Jack? Yeah, it's only for them. Keep remembering that phrase. It's only for them. Not her. Only for those two. Yeah. Could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left her for all this, I would be super pissed. Jack, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. But we already did have at least 4 members. There's book it guy and computer guy. Wait, didn't they not come here until like episode 4? Okay, forget everything I said about them. They're not here yet. I'll do everything I can to give them a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. With that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everybody remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem that to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Jack, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress class star Monica with my less than mediocre writing skills? They are less than mediocre, you fucking dunce. Fucking dumbass. They're less than mediocre. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Sayori cleans up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. With that, I depart from the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and that's it. That's all I want. One of these 2. I mean, I feel like Yuri would be good for book guy school. Natsuki then. And of course, Monica. No, not Monica. Of course not Monica. Never Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I don't care as long as it's for one of the first 2. It's only for them. Remember that. It's only for them. These 2. Not Monica, but these 2. It's only for them. Alright. Just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Here comes the good music. Wait. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Okay, this is a dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were four of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference is that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing, and at something that happened on TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Probably Sayori. That's probably her. He appeared in my dream. Oh, fuck. It's weird seeing only two now. Dead. Milk. Sticky. Blanket. Diesel. Unending cry. Valuable. Disown. Blanket. This time I'm gonna try to impress her. Brace. Intellectual, loud, pain, headphones, runtime, climax. Kiss, ribbon, charm, starscape. Pure, family, disoriented, anime, shame, empty, pure. Email, extraordinary. Chocolate Rose, Tenacious D. Good band. Let's get wonderful lipstick, playground, melancholy, jumpy, vertigo, promise, strawberry fireworks, promise. Analyze, fear, spinning, breathe, nature, romance, warm, sugar, misery, games. Soup, bouncy, scars, shiny, colors, sensation, tears, fluffy, whirlwind, mouse. Conversation, capable, covet, sweet, summer, uncanny, bunny, fester, puppy, meager, and heart. Sweet. Parfait, comfort, flying, spies, rainbow, anger, calm, beauty, adventure, luck. Journey, dazzle, heaven sent, fireflies, misfortune, hopeless, amazing, pleasure, ambiance. Fireflies, dazzle, journey, blah 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 blah. Portraits, sparkle, skipping, sing. Time, treasure, desire, love, and graveyard forgive her fantasy horror dream. Time. Happiness. Study, sadness, feather. Foes, flower. Insight, prayer. Feather. Pout, nightgown, universe, entropy. Asylum. Sunset, disarray, love, marshmallow, or pop. Captive, hope, eagle, contamination, vanilla, cage, raindrops, imagination, excitement, infinite. Holiday, determination, party, clumsy, vivid, whisper, memories. Together, after image, memories. Heartbeat, judgment, grief, philosophy, kitty, dark, music, if for shopping, hair. Hi again, Jack. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for you, but at least I keep my word. Poster's gone. There was a thing right here. It's gone now. It's gone. Strange. Well, I'm back in the literature club. At least sorry, I thought the music sounded a bit off. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. What in the fuck? You saw that too, right? Thanks for keeping your promise, Jack. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. What? Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. Did the music just get a bit weird? Like, did something just happen to music? I don't know. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I don't know if either of you are gonna see the end of this game. If I'm being honest. Seeing as what happened to Sayori. She's in front of the text box. And why is she smaller than everyone else? You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her mom clutch in the club room. I see he finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Is the screen getting a bit tilted, or is that just me? Is it just me, or is the screen a bit more tilted than last time? Manga is technically literature in a way. Swiftly defeated. Natsuki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Jack. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up on a book to read. Well, you can't really say no either way. like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, because, wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you really don't want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not like that, very good. I feel like the screen, everything but the text box, is a bit more tilted. Like, a bit more tilted to the side. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read it often, I'd be really happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I feel like now is not a good time to introduce book guy and computer guy. Yuri, this is book guy. He is just as, if not more, interested in books than you are, which might just be saying a lot. Too much, even. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book for you that you might enjoy. It's a short read, so keep it in. So it should keep your attention if you don't usually read them. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is, how's a girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she takes all night, despite me not reading her much. Thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. It was tilted and zoomed in. Just went back to normal. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her tense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. Gushing glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that always makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I'm out of this sensing animator uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's good. That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick out, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that turned into a human experiment, really. Not what you said last time, I don't think. I don't think that's what you said last time. And people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. This is a completely different book than last time. The facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people and cutting off their limbs, affixing them to. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the thing. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Hey, just like this game. This is very fucking dark. You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jack? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these types of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. She's so shy and reclusive from the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just like that this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to put the life. Can't speak today, or ever, as you know. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When the horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worth. Oh my god. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets. What the fuck did that say? I have to look out over the fucking video to see what it said. Wait, can I see it in the history? Then so. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. No. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. At least, the least I can do is listening. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it. Well, I might as well get started reading it then, right? Oh, yeah. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I stay here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a bit apprehensive. Excuse me. Taking these little fucking baby burps. They're not real good burps. Not really strong burps. Anyways. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something that I'm not used to. That is reading with company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading out of my book instead. Sorry. I was just wait just a second. I was just reading yours. I read it said I was just bathing in your something. Bathing in my fucking what? What do you mean by that? You don't have to. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do too. We have something in common. Yay. I do. I really don't mean to. Sorry. I mean. Here, this should work, right? I slide up my desk against Sirius and hold my book between the two of them. Yeah. Oh boy! I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Stop fucking laughing, book guy. Just because I have her doesn't mean you have to be salty. And plus, I'm not even gonna start dating her. I'm waiting for you to make your move, book guy. My heart only belongs to one other. And she's dead now. Sadly. Well, I seem to have forgotten everything about it, my character. So, I guess I'll have to go with Sayori since... I mean, not Sayori, Natsuki, since book guy's already going for Yuri. She's leaning a little bit. Our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way. So instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it a little difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm. On the right side of the book, or on the right side of the book, people saying things as if they're going to continue when they're not. They're just the end of the sentence. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, how do we move closer than before? It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Just turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I just got distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. I was just zoning out, man. I can turn the page if you want me to. Since you've been so patient with me, Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn in my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. You know, I'm starting to feel some type of way about Yuri. I'm starting to feel something. Not sexually, but emotionally. It's a fictional character. Who cares? Who cares about these fucking feelings? It's a fictional character. A lot of people would, but I also do. But for the sake of the YouTube channel, let's just say I do not. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she clutches it in her own thumb, or under her own thumb. Yeah, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking, the way she second guesses the things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Is it like describing how she looks, or like is there a certain characteristic that isn't suiting you, or like what? Something else? Never mind. I didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Walrus. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fishy ever since we started reading. This isn't going like last time. But last time, she was less like this. But this time, not till not. Yuri's been a little fishy ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Yuri puts her hand to her chest to feel it, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. I have some water right here. I mean, never mind. It's almost empty. I have this other drink. I don't really know what flavor it is, but it's a carbonated drink. I think it's like strawberry, or like raspberry something. Blackberry maybe? I don't know. The label's torn off. But I did that because why the fuck not? I have a bad habit of doing that. Tearing the labels off of drinks. I don't know why I have that habit, but we all have little bad habits about us. We all have bad habits, no matter what it is, no matter how much we think about it, we all have a bad habit or two. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Jed? Did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. I wouldn't ever do anything to her. She's a great character. I like her. Who wouldn't like her? Ha, ha, ha. Don't worry. I wouldn't be silly. Yuri does this sometimes. so it's not a lot, right? Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd just get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note before I lift my book, and slip it back into my bag. Yay, nice music. Reverse. I told Natsuki that I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I shared mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. For the last fucking time. What do you mean someone like me? You're always saying this. What do you mean someone like me? I mean, this is like a different universe, I guess. But still, you're always saying this. What do you mean someone like me? That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. Are they always gonna have the same emotions for the first one? So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Judging by how hard you elbowed me that one time. No. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I need to show you mine, I guess. Not that you like it. Yeah, it's the first one she did. I like this one. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it. That's about it. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. But I was just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I won't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't have to take my writing seriously. Isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it still hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Well, but the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings to the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one, did you? Yeah, that's not. But it's not that you're the youngest one. It's that I just didn't expect it from anyone. Because I don't really do that shit. But this time I did. Because this is basically just the first part all over again. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, I guess I have to. Hi, Jack. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off than just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. And that's the last of my water. Anyway, why to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Jack. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know? Yeah, I guess. The sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And Monica, my poem. Great job, Dad. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I actually tried to go somewhere with this one, unlike my first one I did in this game, where I just picked random bullshit that I thought Natsuki would like. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Ha ha ha. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it works anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. Sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. Sometimes I feel like I'm just gonna give up on humanity. Like, I'm not thinking of harming myself or anything. I'm just, humanity nowadays not doing so good. If you look at the news, if you look at everything, it's not doing really too good. Like with the Chinese spy balloon, we're all fucking around with everything. People are trying to get people to do things that they don't even understand. It's all just starting to, things aren't too good right now. Not too good at all. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming off a little strongly, like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. So I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you think you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Probably better than my shit reading. Far less than mediocre, that's for sure. My shit, not hers, mine. I read her shit, it was pretty decent. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. That's because I have to sound confident. But it doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Yeah, sometimes we try to sound a certain way that we don't actually feel. And sometimes it sucks. Let's see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling and playing tricks with my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air dissipates before it even reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. This is a bit different than the first one. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. Yeah, I'm not really that kind of person. Ha ha ha. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and nouns. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Wait just a second. I just realized something. So, Sayori died, and now she's completely gone from the game. But I'm wondering now if something like that happened before Sayori. Like something happened before she died and was completely removed from the game. Like, was there another character before her? I'm starting to think now. Huh. Starting to think now. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that. But it's kind of coming off strong. But it's kind of coming off strong. Sorry that I cannot read it. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think of it is this: if you keep your pen at the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So if you move your hand and go with the flow, But if you don't use a pen, but if you want to avoid having a big black puddle, just use a pencil and have a dot instead of a puddle. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yuri! Yay! As Sayori reads the poem, I noticed her eyes light. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covered her mouth, then ended up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. I mean, exceptional isn't the worst answer in the world. Much better than Atsuki's. It's much better than hers, if I'm being honest. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I so nervous for? Ha 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 ha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? You use your imagery and metaphors to indicate. Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates that you've written a lot of poetry before. I did! And I got advice from you last time. I got advice from you. And it was good advice. Trying to get this drink open. Maybe use my sleeve. There we go. Yeah. Oh. It's hard to go everywhere. There we go. Yummy. You use the... Oh, yeah. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again. Oh, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off. Unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It was just this... She was trying to find... I don't know if last time was an excuse, but this time was definitely an excuse. She liked it this time. But last time... Like, she probably still liked it last time, but it wasn't as good last time. It's just that there are specific handwriting or writing habits that are usually typical of writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable one that I recognize is in new writers is that they make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both styles and the expressiveness both the styles and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something that you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into even writing a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, But getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. I mean, I saw it. I talked with her, and yeah. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if you're just apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. You want to read my poem? Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, and as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which herself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a lyric? Hold on just a second. Sorry about that. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, this one's short. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. West remaining streetlight have withstood the test of time. The West yet to be replaced by that sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry that I have such terrible handwriting. What? I don't think that at all. But it took you a long time to read. No, it didn't. Well, I just don't really read script that very often. I think your handwriting is pretty good. That's a relief. I like the poem. Even though it was short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since this is our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end this video here. Have an absolutely amazing day, and bye.